Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today we've got part 2 of the mining update. Now I am a day or two late in recording this video technically for the update, but that's because I gathered to you guys the most important information and what's gonna help us to finally get one of the first Titanic. Alright, let's get right into it. First of all guys, I want to mention that this update had my favorite Titanic by far, so we are definitely throughout the week gonna get a few of those. But also we got 3 new ores. Rainbow ore isn't the best anymore guys, sadly. There's quartz, topaz and onyx, and then you can start crafting your huge mining monkey. Now the first day of the update, it was actually pretty terrible, since as you can see this whole ore section was just full of ruby, barely any chests, barely any ore in general. This stuff was so hard to break. I guess it is still hard to break. Oh my god, we'll get into that part in a second. But yeah, thank god they buffed it, but they surprisingly buffed it silently. They usually tell you if they buff the odds. I think that they're just ashamed that they have to buff it in general. With this update we also got my favorite part and why I made this video: enchanting. Enchanting, so good guys, and it's so important, and I'll tell you what my recommendations are for the best enchants depending on what you're looking for. Now I will say I got both of the new pickaxes today, not the pay to win pickaxes, just the one you can craft at the end and the one you can get from the chests. So let's get right into the enchanting sections guys. So as you can see, we pick a pickaxe here. By the way, they also buffed the chances of getting the rare enchants. In fact, it's so much easier to pick, you know, the 5th tier of whatever enchant you're looking for than trying to get the 3rd, apparently, so I've heard. But yeah, so all the rare enchants, which include gem upgrade, diamond farmer, power bowl, x-ray, replenish and fortune, these are the rare ones, they are now buffed. So I'll tell you which combination would work with depending on what you're doing. If you are guys farming using bejeweled crates, I would suggest getting 2 things. First of all, getting replenish. Replenish means you get a second chance that the ore, you know, doesn't disappear and you can mine it again. That could be important if you find a really rare ore in your TNT. Now the gem upgrade basically upgrades the tier, or has a chance to upgrade the tier of your gem. For example, if you're mining this emerald, it could be an amethyst. If you mine this ruby, it could be an emerald, and you know, etc. Now that's for the bejeweled TNT. What if you're just AFKing in the lost area and you want diamonds? Well, I'd suggest 2 things. First of all, damage is always good to have, so that's a good thing to have. But gravity, so you can AFK quicker, and diamond farmer. Diamond farmer gives you more diamonds from the blocks, so that's really important if your goal is to get diamonds. You could also, I believe you can use it with TNT, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But what I think the most powerful enchant that came to this update, it's the power bowl. Now it's a crazy enchant that I didn't even think about at the start of the game. As you can see, my amethyst pickaxe has it, and my man of the hour, I'll show you guys the enchants in a second, also have it. Now to couple with that, if you're just AFKing, you're trying to get gems, or you're actively playing, I would go for this awesome combo. I would first of all go for Powerball 5 and Fortune 5. Now at first when I saw Fortune, I thought it was like Minecraft, where it basically has a chance to give you multiple of the ore. But how it actually works is that when you mine, the ores that generate, the blocks that generate around has a huge chance to get a bunch of ores in them. So that's pretty good if you're actively looking for ores, right? So I would do this combination, and luckily, now this is a bit rare, luckily I have both of them on my pickaxe. Now this is what I've been AFKing, and this is how I managed to max all my upgrades and get, so far, 4 different mining monkeys, and we'll get around a lot more this recording. Let's go and combine our gems just so we can craft some monkeys, and we'll even mine a little bit. I'll show you guys how it works. I am using a public server as well, so you guys can see like the effects of it. Right now it's pretty good since no one can break the bottom layer, so you still have a huge chance. As you can see, you're getting a large amount of gems, and I've just converted these, so that's just me like a few minutes of mining. I got a few hundred, as you can see. But if we go to the onyx and we craft this one and go to the mining, I already got 42 of these gems, which I think is much easier than last time, but somehow the onyx gem is just so expensive right now. But yeah, let's craft 4 huges, see our luck. Maybe we'll get a rainbow, maybe we'll get a shiny, since I do have both of these upgraded. And 1 gold please. No gold. Wow, 0 gold, but that's fine because that gives us a chance to get the crystal bat. You know what, in fact, we're gonna get a crystal bat today. Yeah, so you have 2 options to do while you're mining. You could literally auto mine, and it's still good enough because the power balls will still help you mine. Now it is very slow and you won't notice it, but over the long term you're actually going to notice, and you're going to get tons of gems, guys, from this as well, because you're breaking a lot of blocks. You could also couple power ball with diamond farmer. It also is pretty good, but I would suggest getting damage because as you can see, I just realized I don't have my full team. No wonder we were going so slow. Yeah, and try to get the amethyst pickaxe, guys, before getting any huges, because it's gonna help you mine all this stuff way quicker. That's my personal opinion. You could go for whatever you want first. Yeah, and as you can see, it breaks through all the layers and it'll just start again. But what I actually want to show you is how I mine it naturally and how I grind for my coins. First of all, I go into first person mode, mine like this way so I can spawn the power ball. There you go, you can see it. Look at it, look how much damage it did. Now you won't notice as much, like it won't be as good up here, but what you're trying to do is you're trying to get to the bottom layer at the moment. You're not even trying to get a bit of gems, but I would suggest using this couple with whatever layer you think you can break quickly. So if you can't break the second layer like immediately, I would stick with grinding in the first layer until you get the better pickaxe, or better whatever, because you're not going to get as many power balls. You could still try it, but I just wouldn't advise it. But yeah, as you can see, they also buffed where the rainbow and the quartz ore spawn. They can actually spawn on this layer now and the first layer, so it's pretty sick. So sometimes I just stick ahead here, but what we're actually going to do, we're actually going to mine straight down to the third layer, because that's where you get all the important gems. You get the onyx and you get the topaz, the ones we actually care about. But yeah, and it's going to be difficult with fortune, by the way. It's going to be so difficult grabbing every single ore you meet, so get used to it. because at first it was kind of hurting me, but I kind of got used to it. As you can see, guys, I don't insta mine the third layer, but I still like mining in it. So like I said, you can mine in a layer that you don't insta mine. It just won't be as effective, and it does depend, you know, what other enchants you have. So yeah, I will try to get another molten pickaxe and maybe get damage with the gem if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, I'll also add damage to the list. But right now, I am so happy. Look at that. Look at that. I am so happy with my current pickaxe. Look at this. Look at the exposed ore. And the more exposed ore you have, the more chances you're going to get more power balls, because all of these are insta mines, right? So as you can see, it's a 2% chance. So every 50 blocks or so, you should be getting a power ball. Maybe a little bit more, depending on your luck. So yeah, just make sure you're looking in the right direction, because that's where the power ball... So basically, don't be staring at a wall and breaking this, for example, because if a power ball spawns, it'll be a waste. When you're mining here, look up or look down, you know, like that. See, that wasn't a waste. And like I said, don't expect to grab every single ore, so go for like the very rare ones, like the topaz, since you're gonna find them. And try to not go all the way down, because once you drop down to the bottom and you miss all the areas above, you're gonna struggle to get back up. You're gonna struggle to get back up to get all the rare ores. But yeah, let me grind this for a bit, guys, and I'll be back where we can like hatch like a few more huges and get closer to getting that. Oh my god, I was about to pause the video. But yeah, this is what the best ore looks like, by the way, guys. Yeah, very, very cool. Sometimes it glitches, guys. Basically, the ores haven't generated quickly enough, but I think if I break this, yeah, we should start to generate more blocks. Yeah, expect mine resets. So also be careful with your bejeweled TNT. Make sure you do your bejeweled TNT right when a mine resets, so you don't, you know, reset while it's happening. Another big massive ore. So after you made the whole entire mine like grated cheese and you're finding it extremely hard to mine, what you can do is go back to the top. Let's get our gems, and hopefully while we're combining, you know, the mine will reset. Oh, I didn't even realize I maxed out my coins. Let's go. But yeah, like I said, this method is so good. It's also great for the clan battle, guys. I'll show you my points in a second. It's actually like so underrated. And with that, we can already get a huge. So I will say that took me like, I think maybe like 5 minutes. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, let's carry on till we're able to like craft 3, and we're coming for that crystal bat. But yeah, if you guys wanted to know my points, I'm at 2.6 million, and compared to my other clan members, again, it's extremely high. Yeah, I'm getting tons and tons of points right now. Our clan isn't even doing that bad. We're 126. If you guys are interested in join the Discord, and you can apply. Yo, did you guys see that? I don't know if I captured that in time, but I just randomly hatched the mining robot. What? Alright, let's quickly do another you know, gem roundup just to see where we're at. I spent less time getting gems this time, so I'm actually not sure if it made a huge difference or not. We're about to find out. Hey, yo, we only need 5 more. Okay, that's easy. Alright, we're back. I think we should have everything. Let's just double check. As you can see. Pop, pop, pop. I actually don't know. I just thought I got like extremely lucky, so I'm just hopeful. Are you kidding me? I'm 1 away. How far am I? Okay, I'm pretty far. Okay. At least I know where I'm at. Yeah, but like I said, this is not gonna take too long. Okay, and I even got 2. Let's go. Boom. Perfect. Hopefully we actually don't get any golden. Because if we get any golden, that means we have to keep grinding. But I am still fine with golden. It's just... Okay, I jinxed myself. Oh my god, have I jinxed myself. I'm happy with golden, but... And we're back again. Hopefully, no goldens. As you can see, guys. It's crazy. It's actually been crazy. I've just clicked auto mine. I've just been clicking auto mine and just let it go. But I wanted to include someone actually hatched the Titanic while I was just AFK. I literally watched the video, came back. I was like, okay, I got enough. And I saw that, you know, someone hatched the Titanic, which shows that we're slowly getting there. But let's look look towards the most important part of us hatching this crystal bat. Let's look it up, you know. Let's see what we're gonna get. It's okay, we got a normal one. That is still huge. I'm gonna be selling that straight away, guys. Let's recoup on the time and effort we spent, but don't worry, as the time goes by and the gargantuans get hatched, everything's gonna run cheaper, and that's when I'm gonna go for my Titanic hunt, because I'm mainly looking for Titanics. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you know, got something out of it and you kind of understand the enchants more. If this video helped you in any way, guys, help me by clicking that like button and hit that sub button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.